Hi everyone, it's Kathy and Zach coming to you once again today. And today we have something very important we want to show you. Lots of questions come up regarding your home landscaping.
And the two biggest questions that we really get are, is it worth it to go through the hassle and the trouble of having your home professionally landscaped? And the second big question is, does it actually add value to your home?
Well, we're going to answer that and many, many other questions. If you want more information, please contact us. We'd be happy to meet with you privately and help you. But now let's get on to the feature, landscaping.
Today we are here with Shane Hemphill from Art of the Yard.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey there. Well, we're really excited to be here in this space. So tell us a little bit about your business.
Yeah, so we started Art of the Yard about 10 years ago. Heath Webb and I are the two owners. We've had about 22 years of experience in the industry, so we've been doing it a long time here in Colorado.
Wow. Okay, so a lot of experience, and we're here in this really an outdoor showroom. It is spectacular. Tell us a little bit about what we're seeing here.
So we've done a dedicated koi pond here. This is kind of a mix of a dedicated koi pond and natural pond. So we've got a lot of plantings, and then we've done a sunken patio here with natural bluestone steps. And then behind you, we've got a fire water table that we've installed.
Oh, that's incredible. So in a koi pond of this size, give us some perspective on cost.
Cost for a feature this size, you're probably about $100,000. And that's with all of the filtration, the bells and whistles to keep it as maintenance free as possible.
And the fish too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand too that on a really hot day, you can actually take a little dip down there when you're feeding the fish or whatever you do, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's so relaxing to come out here and enjoy the fish and get in the water, get the water lilies cool down on a hot day and really enjoy it.
And there's no question that there's not a neighbor anywhere that wouldn't love to be surrounded by not only this incredible sound, because it's so soothing, but it also really cools the air. You know, water really cools the air. The lily pads are all Colorado?
Yeah, these are all hardy here to Colorado.
Okay. So a lot of people are going to be concerned about the fish. I mean, we do have winter, we do have a lot of cold weather here. What happens to those koi?
Yeah, so our frost line here is maximum of about 18 inches. So we do our koi ponds at least 3 feet deep. This one here is 6 feet deep. Okay. So the koi can hibernate right in the winter. They go right to the bottom of the pond. You don't feed them in the winter, so they just hibernate through the winter, nice and easy to take care of.
Wow, what a special feature here. Now, what about the plants that we see around here? Are these all hardy and Colorado resistant? Because we know we have some extreme weather here.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything you see planted here in the garden is drought tolerant, resistant, do very well here in Colorado, all perennials.
What I love, and this was in a conversation we had earlier, is that you do a lot of repurposing of not only the flagstone, but I understand the rocks as well?
Yeah, absolutely. So all the flagstone for this patio came from another project, so we repurposed it here. Some of the big boulders came out of other projects, and then we've got another patio here that's some of the flagstone from downtown Denver that's over 100 years old that we repurposed.
That's amazing. So. I think I certainly love it, and I'm sure other people do, and there's a story behind what it is that you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Shane, one of the big questions that we get is it worth going through all the hassle of having landscaping done? So can you speak to that?
And it's really up to the homeowner. There's a lot of DIY people out there that want to look up the YouTube videos and get right on it and really get their hands dirty and do it themselves. But it's also so nice to have a landscaper come in, do a design, not have to worry about it, and just have something that you can enjoy.
I'll tell you what, I would have you do it just digging a 6-foot hole. To me, it would be beyond what the average person is capable of or even wants to do. So what kind of value are we talking about as far as, people are always interested in, well, how will this add value to my current home? Can you speak to that a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. So it definitely adds value. When you have a beautifully landscaped home and it goes on the market with another home that doesn't have it, it's going to sell right away and make that difference. Plus, there's nothing like having something like this that brings the family together. The family puts down their iPads, puts down their phones, comes out here, enjoys a meal, enjoys the fish, and really gets to interact with each other.
And that's hard to do in this day and age.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
It's good to hear that that's something
that personal touch of how you enjoy the money that you put into a project like this. Can you speak to us just a little bit about trends? What are you seeing as far as where trends? You said you've been in this a number of years. Yeah. Where it started and where we're at now.
Yeah, absolutely. So for the pond industry, it really started with koi ponds, and then everything kind of shifted to pondless water features. So that's where you have a waterfall that comes down and just disappears into rock. So it's, and the nice thing with those is, you know, if you have little kids and stuff like that, you don't have to have that worry of a kid getting into a pond like this. So it's very safe, very easy to manage.
I have to go back to something that you said when you just said during the winter, the fish actually hibernate. And when I'm thinking about that, it's like, that's the best kind of pet to have in the world, right? You enjoy it in water for 6 months and then it just disappears for another 6 months.
Exactly, yep, they just hibernate right at the bottom of the pond.
Cool.
And so easy to manage.
Wonderful.
So what are some things that you are seeing today aside from koi ponds?
So a lot of fire trends are very up right now. So fire pits, you know, outdoor fireplaces, you know, and again, just bringing that area where you can bring the whole family and really sit and enjoy something.
Yeah, bringing people together. I mean, that's a common theme I think we're hearing here today.
Right.
So Shane, what is your process when you start meeting with somebody to kind of find out what it is exactly that they want?
Yeah, so we go in and we have kind of an initial design meeting where we talk about their style, you know, if there's any spots, like if they've got a kitchen window that's facing right out that they really want to see it visually from, or, you know, a bedroom window that they want to open at night and hear the sound of the waterfall, and kind of, you know, figure out the home, the place, the location for the water feature, and then work on what type of style they'd like it in, because there's a lot of different styles.
I think something that you mentioned that would be appropriate, certainly for people out there, is just noise. You know, let's say you are on a noisy street or a busy street, or you've got other kind of noise that you kind of want to soften. Boy, this would be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that in and of itself.
Yeah, it creates a lot of white noise that drowns out traffic and cars. We have a lot of features that we put in next to busy highways and stuff like that to help soften that sound. And
I think one other question I have is, what other kind of styles do you guys have you implemented in some of your projects?
Yeah, so kind of in the water features, we start with, it's called a bubble rock. So it's a core drilled rock that the water just kind of bubbles out of the top. Kind of the next step up from that is a pondless water feature. So that's where the waterfall comes down, disappears into the rock.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and then we go into kind of your contemporary or wall features. So it's like where you have a contemporary wall and the waterfall, you know, it's like a perfect sheet of water that comes out of the wall and stuff like that. And then, yeah, kind of onto the natural koi ponds and stuff like that.
So Zach, the way I understand it, there are really two main purposes for improving your backyard. One is improving your lifestyle, and two is increasing the value of your home.
For any of you looking to increase the joy in your life and also increase the value of your home, contact us today so you can learn more.
So Shane, this is pretty impressive here, this award from 2018. Can you tell us just a little bit about it?
Yeah, absolutely. Last year we were incredibly honored to be named Atlantic Water Garden's 2018 Contractor of the Year.
Wow.
Congratulations. Well, it's no question, you guys, it's well deserved with the amazing work that you do here.
Yeah, we've also been featured in Pond Trade magazine. This is a magazine that goes out to everybody in the industry.
That's huge recognition.
Congratulations once again.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Shane, we are here at this incredible table. I've never seen anything like it. You're really combining these elements of fire and water here together.
Yeah, absolutely. I designed this table about 10 years ago. This is built out of reclaimed barnwood. So it's a 100-year-old barnwood, and then created the fire and water element right into it.
Wow.
Shane, I own a barn in Minnesota. I could give you my own barnwood and you could build one of these for me, right?
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, is this the coolest thing ever?
Yeah, so the great thing about this table is it can be made to fit any lifestyle. We can do this with a concrete countertop. We can do a granite countertop on this, or very rustic like this one is with the reclaimed barnwood.
So for any landscaping questions, you want to improve the value of your home, contact us today. Now it's time for us to eat.
Wow, Shane, these are absolutely amazing. Art of the yard. What is more creative than s'mores off of your picnic table?
This is amazing. Thank you, Shane.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you very much for coming out.
You bet.
Until next time, the Nelson team saying bye-bye for now.
See you later.